Well, welcome back to my channel. We got to get into Christian Keys, the role of NDA trauma, how this whole Cassie situation is having a ripple effect on Hollywood, and for a man to come out and be telling his truth. So let's get into it. It's your girl, Denise Brady, your favorite therapist, and my gears started going when I saw his live. Now, we all know most of us probably know who Christian Keys is. He's an actor who's been in a lot of Tyler Perry movies, plays. If you don't know who he is, you need to look him up because he is a fine specimen to look at. But at the same time, just because he's an attractive man does not give people the right to take advantage. Now, over the weekend, he did his live. He was telling his truth. He was tired of hiding, I think protecting in some ways. He was just tired. And if you watch my other video about Diddy and Cassie, I said, I feel like it was going to be a ripple effect. Just because her story didn't go as far as maybe some of us wanted to, the court case, she took the money, but the impact is lasting. So Christian Keys came out and said that he has been the victim of SA harassment for over 15 years. Okay. Now he has this little pen that he's been carrying around that records, and he alleged that us will be very surprised by some of our mentors, some of the people we look up to, that they're engaged in this kind of behavior. And to me, it made me think about the whole R. Kelly situation and how we live in a very polarized world nowadays. Now, if it comes out that Christian decides to release the tapes, do we think that we know who it is? Because I have some ideas of two people based off the clues, because he said a lot without saying directly who it is. Now, in my mind, I'm looking at his career. I'm looking at where he's come from. The one person that we have known that he has worked with for many years has been Tyler Perry. Now, it's all alleged, okay? Like, it's all alleged. I don't know who, he never said who it really is, but in my mind, I had to start investigating. Okay, now who has he worked with? Who is a powerful black billionaire in Hollywood? Okay, there's not many black billionaires. And for those to be gatekeepers is something also I was like, it's leaning one direction. But then he said they, so it's not just one person. Okay, now the other person I had to do a little bit more snooping because I thought it was, the person who created Star. I thought it was that person. Now, I'm not going to really be saying no names because I'm a small channel. I'm not trying to get, canceled lawsuits, but we're going to give some context clues, okay? Now, I thought it was the individual who created the show Star, okay? I thought it was him, but then I had to think about, he said this person has been paying for college tuition, college admissions, giving out scholarships, and it took me back a couple years to when this black billionaire made this speech. I'm not sure what college it was at, but if you give context clues, you know who the other black billionaire that he is talking about. I'm not going to say no names, but y'all can let me know in the chat, the comments, if y'all think y'all know who it is. But these two individuals are very powerful. And going back to this other individual, Medea, going back that way, I was like, okay, if this has happened to him, it makes me think about all the other people who work under this individual, the males who work under this individual, and to know that this person has people on payroll who are willing to, in the words of Christian Keys, sell their souls to come up in the world. And now we talk a lot about this, I feel like, in white spaces, in white media, but not so much in black media. I think we know this stuff has been going on, but nobody talks about it. I think some of it is fear. Some of it is repercussions. One of those, we just don't talk about that. We're going to sleep under the rug, and people try and separate the individual from their work. Just like R. Kelly, there are still people out there who don't care what he did. They see the tapes, they saw the court case, the evidence, and they still don't care. They will, listen to the R. Kelly music, support him, probably put money on his books. So I wonder if the same thing is going to happen with this other individual. Will people stop watching the shows? Will people stop buying from the plays, things like that. But I want to know your thoughts. I want to know, what do you think about Christian Key's deciding to walk in his truth? I think take a chance, because as we have known, if you really pay attention to his career and the things that he has been in, he does more independent stuff, and he said he does that more now because he doesn't want to deal with all the stuff that he has gone through. And I think a lot of people have NDA trauma, and they're starting to come out and be like, I want to say what I want to say. I want to live my truth. And there are so many people out there who are similar to Christian Keys, very afraid to go against powerful people. But I feel like 2024 is going to be the year of reckoning. People are going to stop being so afraid, putting up with things that they probably have for many years. They're tired. And the trauma around having to hold this in, at least for Christian Keys, for imagine 14 years. There are people who probably from the 90s have been going through stuff that with these Hollywood people that we don't know about. And they've been stuffing it. But we're coming to a new world. People are living their truth. People are less afraid. Now I want to know, who do y'all think it is? Do you think if it is this individual who's very powerful in Hollywood, what does it say also about the people that this one Black billionaire is associated with? Oprah, Gayle, all these different people. What does it say about them? Were they in collusion with this person? Okay, because Oprah has also been tied to Weinstein, and there was a lot of backlash there. There's been a lot of backlash with Gayle being associated with Weinstein. But now, okay, it's coming into our community. It's coming into the Black community. And now I wonder, will they separate themselves? Will we ever really hear the voice? Because Christian said, the voice is very distinctive and we will know right away who it is. And do you think that some of these people who have gone big in their careers off his shows, does it make you start to believe that other people are doing the same thing, going over there, allowing him to have a peek, no touching, just a peek? He said, I ain't gotta touch you. Just come over and drop your robe, is what he said. And it makes me wonder about some of these up and coming Black actors who have done projects who have come out of nowhere. There's someone in particular I'm thinking about that I was just like, and I've never watched Sisters, okay? It wasn't working for me. The first 2 episodes, I was like, I can't watch this. But it makes me think about some of those people on that show, some of the males, on Brothers, on Sisters, all the Queen's men. But let me know your thoughts. We can get into it. It's about to go down, y'all. Now, if you got into this part of the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.